I can leave this here and not take it home with me.
Yeah.
I deal with a lot of stress, obviously, not even with other people, but just internal stress of things that I'm dealing with at work, and you don't want to bring it home.
Yeah.
Atomic Souls Podcast.
I'm just so curious because people that are counselors, therapists, people that walk through the most difficult things in people's lives with them.
Yeah.
How do you keep that stuff that they're going through from attaching to you and affecting your day and affecting your emotions? I know I'm a pastor and a counselor as well, and I do some of that, but I'm just curious, like from a professional perspective, because I'm not a licensed counselor. I'm not, and I will tell people that very quickly, okay? But how do you deal with that?
Yeah, it's a lot of practice. For me, when I first started, I would pray over every session before I walked in, to like, hey, like whatever, like, so it kind of helped separate. It was like God's doing the work through me, so it wasn't like me doing the work, and so it kind of helped me separate it a little bit. And then I would like have like a bubble mentality of like, what happens in this room is a bubble and it stays there, and kind of like leave it there.
I remember our therapist when we were doing couple counseling was like, I've never seen a couple be able to compartmentalize like y'all can.
We impressed our counselor.
That's cool.
Yeah, he was like impressed by it.
Yeah.
So like compartmentalizing is a skill that can be learned. And so I feel like I've done a lot of that to the point of where I had to rein it back in a little bit. It was like, people are like, are you okay? Like, do you have any empathy at all?
Yeah.
And so I had to be like,
you have to allow yourself to feel, allow yourself to feel a little bit of it.
Yeah. And actually, it was really random watching the newest Queer Eye TV show. Really like opened me up again to like feeling it's wild.
It's like these makeovers.
It's so cute.
Your hair looks amazing.
They're just so deserving. The people that
I
they
know.
pick. It's just so genuine.
It's a great show.
So that opened me back up.
You can't handle it?
I can't. It's just too much for me. I mean, they're just so over the top flamboyant. We have friends that, like, I have friends that are gay, and I watch the show, I'm like, this is gay.
Yeah. Like, no, my friends are gay, but like, this is gay. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a different level. You know what I mean?
Like, you just like, dudes, this show's gay.
Flamboyant.
You know what? Actually, like, they can be straight, but if you act like that, I'm still going to say it's gay. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, come on, man. No, stop that. That's not the same thing, bro. That's hilarious, bro.
The 90s kid is coming out.
I know, it really is. We used to everybody used to say that, dude. Back in the day, oh my gosh. There's word. It is coming back.
That and the R word are coming
back. Yes, I was just thinking that.
Let's not bring that one back.
Like, maybe we shouldn't.
No.
Let's leave that in the 90s.
Yes.
You know? Let's not be that offensive for no reason.
Compartmentalizing.
Clip and cut. No, I'm just kidding.
Cut that out.
But okay, so compartmentalizing. I'm curious, how would one develop that skill? And what does that actually look like? Because people will say, well, I'm compartmentalizing and I can just kind of like, I can leave this here and not take it home with me.
Yeah.
I deal with a lot of stress, obviously, not even with other people, but just internal stress of things that I'm dealing with at work, and you don't want to bring it home. And obviously you guys work together and things like that. So how do you deal with that? And what does it look like to compartmentalize?
Yeah. Some days it's mentally saying like, leave this here, like, or give it to God, or, like, hey, that's there, leave it with the client even. Like, it's a lot of like visualization and mental kind of work of just talking yourself through it. Or I'm a pretty visual person, so like I'll like have like a air bubble around your head that's like keeping it all in there instead of like impacting me.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that.
And so it's kind of visualizing that. And like when I lead groups, you have to remember what 20 people said in the group. And so I'll like have like a visual of like over their head has like what they said, like checked in as feeling, said this about their dad. And then like when I go down to write notes, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that. And writing notes is kind of like a way to process it too. It really
That's so
helps.
smart.
Yeah.
Because especially even ADHD brain, I'm like, if I can get it out of my brain, then I can not think about it anymore.
And so that really helps.
That's really cool.
I try to really teach our therapists that, because like, oh, I don't want to write notes, but we have to like legally write notes.
Sure.
I'm like, dude, it actually helps me process like what I just went through with that client and then leave it in the note. And I'm like, feel like I'm, done with it. It's a task.
Yeah, you've actually left it somewhere and you can.
Physical, yeah.
Do you actually handwrite? Is it legally required, or can you?
We used to. No, we type, and now we can do AI. So I've actually required our staff, because I had to handwrite notes and case conceptualize with my own brain. Yeah. Now we have AI doing it for people, like built in, like closed loop AI that's HIPAA compliant, but still they're like not, I'm noticing a deficit in case conceptualizing. They're not understanding the full person, or like putting together all the things that they need to put together to figure out where to take the client. And so we've been making them write case conceptualizations, not using AI, like doing homework assignments on like, okay, conceptualize this client or their client or whoever.
Yeah, sometimes I do love AI, and I think it's I think it's a net positive in a lot of ways, but
it's great, but
we're
getting dumber.
There's limitations, I think. And it's, I just had a SOP. I filmed a 35-minute video on a sales process in a new sales pipeline for the marketing company. And I basically just sent the link to the AI, and I was like, hey, or here's the transcript. I think because Loom, you can it automatically does a transcript.
Nice.
Here's the transcript. Turn this into an SOP for me. And it was pretty solid, but it left out a couple like pretty important things that I'm like, hey, let me change the way this is worded, and let me add this in here. Let me take this out. I don't think that's necessarily important. And so having that human touch, even if you use Gemini or whatever, it has the automatic notes or whatever you use for that, going back through immediately and then being like, hey, this is all pretty good. Where was that one thing that they said about?
Right. The most important part is.
Yeah, that was pretty important. Let me manually type that in there, or, whatever. So. Yeah,
we just had that conversation last week, because we'll review notes and kind of break it down as a team and say like, what could you do better here? The summary was like kind of off. I was like, sentence doesn't make sense. Like, is it the wife's problem, or is it like the wife's friend's problem? Because the AI had like merged it into one sentence, and they're like, oh yeah, that I could see how that makes this confusing. I'm like, yeah, somebody's gonna read this and be like, what does this mean?
If I can't, if you have a meeting with somebody and then I read the notes, and I don't AI notes, and it doesn't make sense. Yeah, it can't just only make sense to you.
Right.
That's not how that's supposed to work.
Yes. So yeah, we've been doing that training as well, like how to un-AI your notes just a little bit. So yeah, like writing it down really helps, which thankfully that's something we have to do as like legally for therapy. Is write down notes. But a lot of therapists don't. Like, we'll get on to people. We used to have this problem really bad because we weren't monitored by insurance. It was just cash pay when we first started. And so like really it was just like internal monitoring of like get your notes done, like to be ethical. But people would be like 6 months behind. Like, all right, you're not getting a new client till these are caught up. I'm like, how do you remember 6 months?
How do you catch up?
Yeah,
right.
You
don't record them, do you? I mean, you don't. That's not a thing. No. Okay, well then
it is now. You can record, and AI will transcribe it for your notes.
The craziest part though would be they would talk about how they're overwhelmed and I can't get to it. And I'm like, okay, well I'm not paying you till the notes are done, and it's done. It's done the next day.
Yeah. Oh, it's crazy. Interesting how you're able to do that automatically.
Yeah. All of a sudden, there's nothing else in the way.
Yeah. So yeah, note writing, I think, is a slept-on skill by therapists to help process like what you're going and like compartmentalize it.
Yeah, I mean, you got to write. We were just talking about this, writing SOPs and how important that is to write stuff down, because if you can't, God forbid, but if like I was to die tomorrow, like what are the things that would completely be in the tank?
That's why I'm testing out like little vacations.
Those are the things.
If I go on vacation, like will it fall
what
apart?
Breaks? Well, what breaks? And then the thing that broke is the thing that I need to put a policy around or an SOP around. Yeah.
It's the law of process. And if you don't quantify what the process is, you can't have a law around it.
Exactly. Yeah, that's good.